and good evening. Happy Friday, everyone. It is August the 14th. Very nice that you guys found in those who are here. And yeah, tonight is not a DJ session. Surprise, surprise. And I think it is okay after a couple of weeks doing that constantly to do something different on a Friday, to just sit down with you guys and have a little chat, have a little thing going on, like giving you a little recap on what's happening and why it is happening, and why there are changes, not only on my channel but also in regards of music and so on and so on. And therefore, happy to do this on this Friday, and happy to do this together with you guys so that you can actually understand the things behind the scenes. I'll stay here for a while tonight and give you a couple of insights and see how the things go and how you actually get um, together with the stuff that I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm give you a bit insights on what's going on behind the scenes. And Mr. Ifiani, my friend, good evening, my brother. Weibo Pepe is greeting you. Hope you're doing good. I got your message and I'll answer to it later on. And thank you so much for sending that to me. That really made my day, to be honest. And yeah, anyway, today is Friday, and a couple of things are going on in my life in regards of music, and I'm going to speak about that tonight a little bit, and let you guys know what's the new, what's the latest, what's new. Do I still have chocolate here somewhere? Jesus, yes, I have. I'm so sorry. Goodness, should be gone by now. Sorry for that. So bad behaved. So yeah, so today is Friday, and it's not the 13th, thank God. That was yesterday. So today is Friday the 14th, and we are having a relaxed evening tonight, because tonight we are not going to do any DJ set. That's what I'm going to do again next week. But tonight I give you some updates on what's going on in the music world. Also, I would like to address you to my channel wall, to my community post, because there you have the opportunity to vote on which album cover you think I should use for my upcoming album in December. Um, it's going to be called Gentle Disorder by the World of Ragus, and it's going to be a house, Afro house, progressive house mixture. That's why I called it Gentle Disorder in the first place. And anyone else who wants to listen to this, you have to wait a little more, 3.5 months, and then it's going to be live. I'm working on the final tracks, and I'm also working on a couple of things in the background, like the cover, like how to set up the marketing for it and all that stuff. And also doing that with my new distributor, which I come to in a bit. I've done a posting last night that I'm leaving my current distributor. There are many reasons for that. I'm not going to reveal them all, because I'm not that kind of guy um, who is doing the dirty washing thing, as we call it over here. And therefore, I'm going to do it extremely relaxed. And so I will have a full weekend of music transition this weekend ahead of me. So I'm really glad that there's no release on top of all. So, fun fact is that I am doing the transition from all my tracks from one distributor to the other. That has to be done, obviously, with a distribution change. And I've kind of changed from Sweden to the UK. But again, that's a story we're going to speak about in just a couple minutes. Mr. President, good evening, sir. Very nice to see you. Um, Good to have you here. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Hope that all is well with you and that you're all healthy and happy. And therefore, good to see you. And thank you for coming. So yeah, there's quite some announcements to make tonight, and yeah, of course, you want to have the receipts. That's the only thing you care for: your golden airport, your golden palace, and the receipts, of course, of poor Ragus. Yeah, I understand. So tonight I'm going to sit down with you a little bit and tell you a bit what's going on behind the scenes, and there's quite some things going on. For those who have been on my live stream yesterday, you saw that I have done the album covers, or actually four versions of them. And on my channel wall, you can actually vote for them and choose the one that you like most, and then you can actually be part of the process until December the 4th. December the 4th is when the album will come. So in the end of the day, we're going to have you guys have the opportunity to interact or be an interactive part of this entire process. The tracks are more or less done. So there's two more that I'm finalizing, and the others are all done. So it's going to be an album with 10 tracks, and it's going to be like house, but different styles of house. And that is also a reason why I've called it Gentle Disorder. And it's going to be released on December the 4th, which brings me to the topic of the day, so to speak. I have already announced it on my channel wall that I have worked for the first year of my music production stuff since last year with a company in Sweden, for a distributor in Sweden called Amused. And they were good for the first year, and I'm really happy with what they have done so far. Nevertheless, sometimes you have to reflect a little bit, and the payment for them would have been due on this August the 18th. And I reached out to them. I was like, hey guys, can we do anything about me going to further platforms with the platform that I'm using from you guys? Because I was thinking about, okay, Beatport would be good because their DJs actually download and buy the stuff that they like. What about this platform, that platform, that platform, this platform? And they said, Ragus, no, you are not big enough yet. So unfortunately, we cannot do that. So you have to be labeled with us. But to be labeled with us, you have to be a bigger artist. And I was like, okay, thanks for the information. So I started looking around and did a very intensive research last week and the week before. And that is what led me to leave Amuse in Sweden and have decided to join another distributor. I will make an official announcement on this on Sunday, because by then all the tracks from my current provider are going to be reloaded with the other one, and then we can go through all that again, and they're going to make an official announcement on which distributor I have decided to join. Nevertheless, for those who have not been on my live session yesterday, let me just make a quick recap. So, as I said, the album is in the final stage of production. It soon I'm going to do the mastering of it, and that means that then we're going to have I have the final stuff done with the sounds, and then I'm going to upload it to be released December the 4th. Until then, we have some album covers that is in the voting on my channel wall. Here's one of them. So that was the first one that I thought could be a fun thing. You know, the situation, you go to a shop and someone has got the album in the hand, and the picture with the smartphone is just a replacement, because I was considering to do that there. That is not the super final version of that one, but that could be one of the options that you guys can vote for, as well as this one. Again, the album name will be called Gentle Disorder, and this would be actually a good cover to show the disorder, so to speak, which is still kind of gentle. And then we have the more colorful version, which is still kind of disorder. If you look closely, you see that there's like some black sprinkles where they are not necessarily meant to be. And then also we have, last but not least, this version here, where people actually have been telling me that this is the most cleanest version of a disorder they have ever seen. So these are the options, and they are also on my channel wall. So feel free to actually have a look around and tell me what you guys thinking. On the other hand, also, again, I've changed my distributor, and there have been reasons for that. I just explained them here. So at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that, um, let me just bear with me 1 second. Tell me what you guys thinking. So that the other distributor was not bad. Don't get me wrong, but on the other hand, it is also good to understand that sometimes a change is necessary, and therefore, yeah, it is a good thing to do that. You also sometimes overthink, rethink what is the idea behind certain things, and what are you actually considering to do if it comes to the next year of the second year of the music production, which is officially by release starting in August the 19th. I have already uploaded my upcoming tracks for September and October on the new platform, so there will be, as you know, as always, be available on all the platforms that you already know. Most likely, I will not necessarily load up single tracks much more on my channel, because with a new distributor there might be some copyright issues coming, which I try to avoid as good as I possibly can. But on the other hand, there will always be the option to go to my topic channel, which has been created automatically by YouTube as soon as I have started to upload my own music, which was fully licensed. And therefore, yeah, there's a lot of things going on. And actually, what I'm going to do, real quick, is to put that very channel on here in the chat, and going to pin it so that you guys can subscribe there as well if you haven't done so already. So let me just do that real quick, and then this should be cool. And the cool thing is, there you don't have to do anything with you don't have to comment it there. This is just for listening and liking. The system otherwise is the same. Let me just put this here in the pin. Pin message. There you go. So if you would like to, or if you wouldn't mind to subscribe there, just hit the pin and subscribe there. There's every single piece of my music is on there that is available. And obviously also the good opportunity is that there is a good chance to have even less interaction than you already have. Just listen to it, like it, and that's done, because there's no comments available. That is the channel that YouTube has actually created on my behalf without me having influence on the channel, indeed. And that is true, Infiani. That is so true. But the disorder is not necessarily a real disorder. It is just that there are different kind of house music popping up there on the album, and that meaning is that you don't have only melodic house, or you don't have only deep house or something like that. There's even an Afro house track that I have created, which is going to be called Oebo's Lullaby. That will be the last track on the album. And again, the album will be released December the 4th. There will be other releases before that. And the good thing is that that there will be different sorts of music. It will be not too fast, not too slow. It will be not too hard, not too low. Oh, that even rhymes. And the good thing is that it will be roughly an hour of self-made music. There's no AI involved. I'm just saying. There's no AI involved, because it seems that it is now a modern thing, as what I have discovered, that everyone now goes to Suno AI or something like that, writing some prompts in there and saying, "Yep, I just did a track." And I'm very glad that I heard the news just yesterday that Spotify and other platforms are now going to highlight those as AI music, and they will not appear in any release radar anymore, and they will not appear, and they will not be pushed whatsoever. So in the end of the day, I really think that is That is very, very good news. And also, Suno AI now has announced just yesterday as well, I believe, that they now have to do imprints, right? So AI imprints on every single track that is used on any platform to be broadcasted. So instead of doing that, I still create the music by myself. And I believe a true musician, if it is a good one or not, is another story. I mean, it's a matter of taste. But I'm not a big fan of those AI things, even though I made a funny short just last Sunday about that with one of those tracks. What was it? Like Old Ragus Got the Fire or whatever they're singing. And if you listen to some of the texts of those AI songs, you get very clear that it is definitely AI because those lyrics do not make any sense at all. Period. And a lot of them don't. And it is a very interesting thing to see how things are changing on the market. I mean, I'm not a big number, thank God. And oh, thank God. I wish I was, but I'm not a big number on the market at all. And I can reveal here, I'm so poor as a musician. I'm so glad that I have a job, kind of, to have at least food in the fridge, because in July, I made an estimate of 10 cents. 10 euro cents with all music on my platforms that I have created since last year. And that have been way over 30 tracks altogether. Two EPs. The second one is coming next week, Friday. So there will be a little release on my channel, and we're going to do a little party on that. And there's more singles already out there, uploaded and everything that I have created weeks ago, months ago, part of them. And yeah, so they will now come out step by step. So this is the plan for the rest of the year, that I am releasing an EP next week, Friday. 2 weeks later, September 4th, comes out Steam, a very true story based track, very mellow, very raw, very calm and everything. It's sauna related. Believe it or not, it's going to be related to a sauna, and the story will come afterwards anyway. Um, Also, 2 weeks later, on September the 18th, there will be another house track coming. October the 2nd, it's going to be a trance. It's going to be a trance track coming, and October the 16th, I'm working on a techno track, and that will be, and maybe on the 30th, but I'm not 100% sure yet, will be another track coming. But what would not happen is in November there will be no new release, because November I got to use to advertise the new album as good as I possibly can. Remember, guys, I'm a one-man show, as most of us are, and so I have no marketing team behind me. I have no I have no people who are helping me with Instagram or whatever. I do that all on my own. And like, again, we are all one man shows or one woman shows. By the way, one woman, hello, totally social with Lorna. Mwah, good evening, my darling. How are you doing? Hello to Uganda, particularly to Uganda. Before I get to complain again, Uganda is not mentioned. Just that you know, darling. Just that you know. I'm paying attention to what people say, and I don't forget that fast. So yeah, as most of us, we are all one man shows or one woman shows. So November I will dedicate completely to the usual Friday DJ sets, and but no new release in November. So the last release before the album release in December will actually come, I believe, roundabout. Let me just have a look on the calendar here. We're in August. September is done. September is set. October 2nd, 16th, and then maybe one more on the 30th, but I'm not sure. So in November, there will be no new release. The album will come out on December the 4th, and that will be roundabout, I always like to say, because I don't reveal the official date, but roundabout my birthday before Christmas, I think is a good time to get that on the road. So just that you have an idea on how things could look like. This is now just random for versions of an album cover that will be decided on sometimes next week, because that is how long you guys have time to vote on which album cover you would prefer to see when I do the release in December, just that you have an idea. So that is the ultimate thing that you can use. And yeah, so that is the opportunity. You can go to my channel wall post, and the election or the opportunity to vote is there, and you can actually use that to also participate on the album, so to speak, right? So feel interactive, feel free to join. It's for free, it doesn't cost nothing. It's just a mouse click, so to speak, and you can decide which is your most favorite album cover. The poll will be open until Wednesday next week, and you guys can decide on what you want to see as the album cover, indeed, and then wait for the decision that I'm going to do at the end, so that you can also have a chat on that with me when the album releases there. And obviously, December the 4th, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but there's going to be a release party for the album, because the album, by the way, is not like the EP one that you have already heard last year, or the second EP that is coming out next week, Friday. It's going to be 10 brand new tracks that have not been released before. And therefore, I'm really looking forward to that, showing that to you guys in December, when the result of the work is live and there. And also that album, I will not do single outtakes, most likely, because I have been recommended by my new distributor to wait with that until January or so. So there might be one or two single outtakes coming in January, but they will only be for members. So that single outtakes will be members only. And also for those who are members or who want to become member, just that you guys know. So December the 4th is the album release, right? That is when it is everywhere and every platform, every store, and so on and so on. If you want to pre-listen to it on November the 27th, that's also a Friday, surprisingly, I will do a very exclusive members-only listen-in session, so that the members can actually pre-listen to the album a week before the release, and that will be a week. So that will be members only, and that will be no upload like it usually is, but it is going to be a pre-listen session for those who want to listen in, and for those who want to have a chance to listen to the entire album before the release is actually done a week later. There will be a lot of stories, there will be a lot of information on the album, and there will be a lot of things going on, to get that done. And yeah, so that you guys have a chance to, um, you know, um, talk about that in the streets, so to speak. Hello, Fav, good evening, happy Friday. Long time no see. Welcome from the street into the safe place. Welcome to the confession room. So yeah, again, a lot of things happened just this week. So album covers are done. I'm gonna let them run through here one more time. Album covers are, well, there's a selection of them. And then the distribution, the change of the music distributor as by this week. So I have announced that already on my wall post and everywhere else on social media, that I have left Amuse as the music distributor of my choice before. They have done a great job in the first year, but also then it is sometimes time, as I said, to reflect, and to also think about changes that might be applicable and might be helpful, and to see what's going on. And yeah, in the end of the day, it is Friday, and the good thing is that the things are going to develop. So the album will be on December 4th. And again, November 27th will be an exclusive listen-in session for the members only. I'll do an announcement on that just before that. And for those who are member by then, lucky you guys, you can listen in and you can actually enjoy the music a week before anyone else on this planet, actually, because that will be the only pre-listening session that I'm going to do. So Mr. President is a member already, so I'm very sure Mr. President will be there November 27th. I know it's a little bit more than 3 months to go until the pre-release session, but guys, I can tell you, since preparing the album and since building up everything around it, and together with a change of the music distributor, and also together with a lot of other things in my life, time is running brutally fast. I've just realized that whilst producing the album. So the album production, and I'm very happy about it, is almost finalized. Now, once that is done, everything is going to be mastered from the sound, because that has to be done as well. Otherwise, it sounds not too good, to say the least. And other than that, there will be a lot of things going on. By the way, talking about music, I have done a pin there on the chat. And for those of you who see it, please feel free to subscribe to that channel as well, because there you have all music of myself for free. The system is the same like on YouTube. So for those who have got YouTube Premium, you don't have any commercials at all. For those who don't, if you listen to the tracks there are commercials coming, and you know the routine. I'm not going to have to say that, but every stream from there, everyone that is listening to music on my the World of Ragus topic channel, that would be super helpful indeed. It is, and trust me, guys, it is more helpful than a super chat in the long term, and therefore I would appreciate if you could have a little click there on the bottom where the pin is, and that is the direct link to my the World of Ragus topic channel. Also, hello to Jesus Christ, where is she? There, Trini in Finland, my brother, the guy who is having the 10,000 women running behind him all the time. And good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. And beware, winter's coming, my friend. Winter's coming. I'm just saying, it's almost end of August, mid August now, and therefore, my friend, get your winter jackets ready. You know the routine, my friend. You know the routine better than I do, because in Finland it's even colder than here in winter. But oh, by the way, Trini, listen. On September 20, what is it? September? Let me have a check real quick. I have a release next week. Yeah, September 4th. September 4th, my friend, I have a record release on my channel, or general, and the track is going to be called Steam. And now, as you guys are here, I can give a little bit outlook already. So a while ago, I met a person called Nina in Sauna, and Trini, you might even know her. She's from Finland. She's very famous over there. She's an Instagram and all that stuff. And she's doing a lot of stuff with saunas and traveling to saunas all over the globe and showing how sauna is doing and all that stuff. She's doing very, very well on her Instagram and everywhere else where she is. And so I went to her channel one day by coincidence, swiping the thing, and then you end up somewhere. And so I went to her Instagram channel and had a look around what she's doing. And her voice is really calm and very nice. So I reached out to her if I can use her voice to actually do a track on that. She agreed, and I will tell more on that just before the release of the single. But that would be Trini, bro. Just for you to know, September 4th, check out for my single release of the track Steam. And it is very sauna related, and you will see. And the story and everything, obviously, I'll post on the video, or actually on the track, as I usually do. So the good thing is, usually you expect me to do a DJ session on Friday. You might have noticed I'm not doing so today. Yeah, surprisingly, there's no DJ decks. But on the other hand, the good thing is that I have now also the opportunity to just sit down with you guys, have a sip of water, have a sip of coffee, and the thing here. Um, oh, enjoy, Nate. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. I wonder why you go there alone, but that's another story. Having a sip of ice cold water. It's brutally hot here in Germany. Um, so, guys, for those who just came, do me a favor, please tip the pin and subscribe to my music channel, The World of Ragus Topic. It is not created by myself; it's created by YouTube automatically. That is what happens when you are a official artist. Then you can do that. So, well, if Yanni, I do partially agree on what you just said. Best blanket is human skin. It depends how big the skin is. I would be a good germ. I would be a good blanket for sure. But someone like this, I don't think so, my brother. Think about it. So, just me sharing totally stupid thoughts. But that's another story. It's Friday after all. It's Friday after all. It is hot here too. Nate Chovy, why would you be any better than we are? Here in Germany we had what did we have today? Let me see. Let me have a look. Let me just have a quick look. 30 degrees still, and it is 7:34. So, why you going to take a shower now? Wait until it's dark. Wait until it's 2 degrees less. Then the shower is worth it. Otherwise, you go to take a shower now. You come out the shower. You want to go right away again. Wasting water, sister. Wasting water. Think of, just saying. Helping you to get sustainability advice. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, good thing is that I would be a very good blanket. I'm 100% sure. Yeah, but you have an air condition. We don't. Jesus Christ, she is complaining all the time. It is too cold, it is too hot, it is too hot, it is too cold. There's not enough ding dong, there's not enough this, there's not enough that, and in the ding dong there's not enough ding. The next day in the ding dong there's not enough dong. Jeez. All the time. All the time. But as long as she can say inshallah, the day is wonderful. Jesus. Mm. Ah. Screen. Lord have mercy over the mankind. Lord have mercy over mankind. I cannot believe it. Anyway, yeah, so there's quite a lot of things going on. So let me give you a little bit information on the change of the distributor. So I posted it already on the wall and on Instagram and everywhere else that I did leave my current distributor, which it will be until the 17th of August, so the next 3 days. And there's very simple reasons for that. The first year that I now did music distribution and also putting it on all the platforms out there, again, I have to thank YouTube that they did not give me the first monetization access when I applied for it the first time, because otherwise I would for sure not have started producing music on my own. I would have done my DJ thing, I would have done my talk thing, da 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 da, everything is cool, everything is happy, everything is funny, everything is sweet. Nevertheless, in that 4 weeks of not being monetized, having to go the extra mile, plus losing 1,200 watch hours, that made me have to, and so I was forced to rethink my channel on what I have to do, what makes sense, what doesn't, what can I do to not be in the copyright trap and all that funny things. And that led me to produce music. And then after a while, I did this funny thing. I did the Goga. I'd let Goga fly with his golden airplane. I let Agatha Chow be hunted by elephants and all these funny things. And that is what I did with music. And that was my first couple tracks. Totally simple, totally relaxed, totally no stress. On the other hand, the point is that then I have realized, okay, wait a second. If I am distributing my music, then maybe I make a cent or two out of that as well. I knew there would be not more, So I started looking for a distributor and ended up with Amuse from Sweden, and I have done that until yesterday. There were a couple of things that at the end, after a year, you think of, okay, I want to get a bit further. I want to get more also to the platforms where DJs buy the music, where stuff is going on, and where, other people are also looking, not only the regular consumer in regards of, let me listen to some music and end up there coincidentally. So I want to spread it a bit more detailed, and that is the reason why I did what I did. And the point is that the distributor was good for the first year, and again, they did a great job. I'm not talking any negative whatever. But then I've discovered a couple of other platforms where DJs actually do buy, not do buy, where DJs buy music by download and pay for it instantly. And I thought, well, nobody knows me, but if there's a track that has been that attracts someone and that they want to use for their DJ sessions in a club or something, mm, why don't they just buy it directly? I mean, there will always be those people who rip the music, for free from whatever platform. But the good thing is, all the music that I've created is now copyrighted, and they have all these codes inside the tracks and all that stuff. That's what distributors do, right? So they upload it to Spotify and everywhere else. Well, on the other hand, you also have the music actually coded, so to speak. There's a code in it. So therefore, if, for example, Ifiani says, I want to do a DJ set on YouTube and I'm going to use a track from the World of Ragus, he gets a copyright claim right away and I get the money. That is what they do, out of many other things. So therefore, it was always when Ifiani and I met last year for the Africa Days, we went right away to the DJ of the venue and said, bro, do us a favor. We are both YouTubers, him, Ifiani and I. We're both YouTubers. Please wait with the copyrighted music until we are done with the show and everything, because me is going to. So he pointed on me. I'm going to record it, but me and my band are going to play. So that's what they did. So, and they were kind enough to wait with the music until we were done with the recording and everything. And in the end of the day, that is what we did. And no, there was no echo. That was just my little rugrats here, my two, and they were kind of barking. So yeah, they were nice enough to not play the music. So if um, I thought you don't like dogs. Anyway, come here, come here, come, come here, come here, Ataman. All right, okay. Say hello to the camera, Timmy. Say hello. Hello. There you go. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love you too. You are such a nice guy. Voila. So here we go. That's one. And the other one is on the sofa playing the jealous lady. That's what they do. So so here we go. That's dog number one. And yeah, so going back to the music. Oh yes, Guy. So going back to the music part, and then I've discovered a couple of platforms, as I said, where people can buy music directly, not only DJs, but other people as well. It's like a supermarket for music, especially electronic music. And so we have decided to, or I have decided that it is about time to consider a change, which I then have decided to do now. And now from now on, every music that is uploaded, also the old tracks. So I'm moving all the other tracks starting today. So today I will do an hour of a live stream and then having a lot to do the entire night, doing a lot of track remove from platform A to platform B and getting that done as well, so that you guys understand there is a lot of things going on in the background, and there's a lot of things um, that has to be has to be considered. And yeah, that is the world that I'm living in at the moment, and that is a matter of fact that you guys should know what's going on. So what I'm going to do real quick, because Mother Nature is calling, unfortunately, I'm going to leave you with some music, all legal, believe it or not. Yeah, it's all legal. And I'm gonna let you with some music so that you can actually listen to what's going on here, and that you can yeah, listen to some of the stuff that I have done in the past, and or at least one of the tracks that I have done in the past, so that you can have a little listen in again to one of those. I'm just gonna look for that real quick, and then I'll leave you for a couple minutes just to have a little bio break, which is unfortunately very needed. And guys, believe me, for those comments that are coming now, you do not want me to be you don't want to be with me on those bio breaks, because there's things that where you don't go with the camera, and the bio break is one of them. I'm not going into any further details. It is just Friday. We're all behaving well. And therefore, let's just enjoy the momentum of peace and silence. Well, not peace and silence. You get the music, and I'll be with you in just a second. Just get this sorted, kind of. And then, oh no, I have to do it the other way around. Let me see what I can do. That done in just a second, so that you guys are not alone with just a picture or silence, but that you also have a chance to listen in to at least to some music, and then enjoy this for just a second. So again, if you would just there we go, and let me see, is that up there rightly? Kind of. I don't know why all this is down when it is not supposed to be. So, okay. So I give you some quick music, and I'll be back. Let me see. Why is this? Okay, now it does. Good. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, let's bring this back. And here we are again. And hello, hello. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. So, welcome everyone who just joined. And yeah, so there's a lot of things going on in the music part of myself. And as you might have noticed, a lot of changes, a lot of things coming up, new material is coming. Um, threatening? I'm not threatening at all. I'm not threatening. I'm just punching the face. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Anyway, guys, so that is the latest so far. And what I would like to do, what I would like to ask you to do, is a very simple thing, actually. That you have a look on these ones again, and that you are going to have a little look on what's going on. And this is these are the four um, covers that I have created, or the cover versions that I have created. One of them it will be, and you guys can go to my channel wall and have a look on what's going on there and what you would like to decide for to go, so that you can also be part of the process in general. And what I'm going to do also is to share my screen for just a second, so that you actually know what we are talking about and what we are doing here and why we are doing it, so that you can know what's going on. So I'm just going to have a quick look on my channel with you guys, so that you know where the post is to find. And let me just create the screen share, so that we can go through that real quick, so that you know what's going on and where we are going to be. So let me just give you this real quick. So as you see, this is my wall post here. And if you go there, this down. So this is the announcement of today, that I'm not with the Muse anymore. And thank you for your service. Have a nice day. And then you can also see here, there is quite some things going on. 9 votes already so far. And a big advantage for the colorful one. So maybe you would like to have a look again on the maybe you want to have a look again on the votes if this is not fitting you. I will show you the covers again before we are going to end for today. So yeah, this is the vote for that. And also, I would like to give you another voting opportunity down here, because you guys should decide what I'm going to do in the future. So far, okay, so far it is very much Friday DJ set, or except today, and talk, and another talk during the week. Fair enough, going to do so if you guys sort for it. This poll will end on Sunday, right? So this poll is up for another 2 days, while this one here is up until Wednesday included. And on Thursday next week, I'm going to reveal which album cover we are going to go for, so that you guys know what's going on, and that you understand that there is a lot of things going on. And yeah, let me just switch back to myself. Hello, here I am. Hello. And that you guys know there's a lot of things going on, and I'm going to show you the covers again in one bigger term and a bigger chance here, so that you see the opportunity a bit bigger, or the 4 opportunities a bit bigger. So the idea of this one, I'll just give you a little story again. The ideas behind those are relatively simple. So the album is going to be called Gentle Disorder. And the disorder has nothing to do with me being Father Mess, because there is nothing bad going on there in the time. This is on my community page. Yes, it is in my community page. Everything there on my wall post. You just go to my channel, tick on posts, and then scroll down, and then you can all see it there. So this is the first idea, was to build up someone in the shop buying the album, actually, and the smartphone picture is just a placeholder. I was not 100% sure what to put in there yet, but I was working on something. Then we have some kind of disorder here for sure, as you see on the second picture. The record is a bit melting, and there's dirt around, and everything is a bit scratchy, and so on and so on. And then, I thought this would be a total contrast of, or a total counterpart of the first one. And then obviously we have number three, the more colorful one, the one that is at the moment far ahead in the votings. And this could be so this one is a favorite at the moment, and most favorized by the most of you, at least by the voters who have done it so far. So guys, feel free to go to the channel wall and or to the community wall and do a vote there. So the election or the votings for the album cover are open until Wednesday included. And then I'm going to take a screenshot, and then I'm going to present that guy to you guys next week on Thursday evening. And by the way, next week, Friday, so today in a week, we have another DJ session coming up so that you just know what's going on. And last but not least, we have this one, which I was told is the most ordered one in the Gentle Disorder. So therefore, yeah. Well, Trini, then go to my community wall and vote. That's what you can do. We have a democratic thing there. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll do the final decision, obviously, because it's my album. But in the end of the day, what you guys can do, you can take part of this, and you can be part of the entire process with this, so that you can also feel like being involved. The only thing, Nate Chovy, which one? Which one? It is nice that I love this cover. Which one? The robe that you're wearing to cover yourself, or the big human blanket that Ifeani was talking about, or one of the covers? And if one of the covers, which one? Come on, talk to me. Talk to us. Which one? The first, the second, the third, the fourth. There are four of them. I mean, I put a lot of work on the album so far already, and everything that is included. So yeah, so just that you guys know what's going on. So we have a couple minutes left until we finally go to the left. I will keep it relatively short today. And there's you mean the last one? Okay. Well, but okay. Well, you go vote for it. You go vote for it if you haven't done so already. Go to my community post and put a vote. And so I'll keep it relatively short today. And there's a simple reason for that, because I have like 38 to 40 tracks to transfer from one platform to the other. And trust me, guys, it is a lot of work. It is not just click, click, send it. It is like find the original track that is on your computer, find the artwork, and then go to the other platform, upload it there with all license numbers that have already been given for it. Let me show you something. Let me just show you something that you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you something that usually you don't really necessarily show, but let me just give you a little insight on this so that you see what I'm talking about. Actually, let me see. Data. Where is it? Desktop. Desktop. Oh, that is not the one, is it? Nope. Let me see. Let me see that I can get this done real quick so that you guys know what's going on. That is not the one. Jeez, why is that not? Why can I not just, why does it not work the way that I want? That is also not the one. All right. Oh, okay. Got it now. So, desktop, display one. Let's see. Yeah. So, this is what it looks like when you have a catalog of music, right? I'll make this slightly smaller, just that you see. So everything here that you see is everything, all the music that I've done so far, which contains two EPs. the second one. So this one here, Beyond the Pulse, is going to be released next week on Friday. So today in a week. So these 3 tracks are the first brand new tracks that are going to be released under the wings of the new distributor. So I'm gonna give you that more information on that next week Friday when we do the talk after the DJ session, and then you know more about that. So all these tracks are already on every single platform, right? So before I physically leave my current distributor, I have to put all these tracks, find them again on my computer, find the artworks, and do all that funny things, and have them um, then uploaded on the other platform, which is quite some time and time wasting. And you have to put all the details again, all the license numbers that are here. You have to put the catalog numbers and all that stuff. And these are the license numbers of the current distributor. They have to be put in there so that I don't lose the music. Because if I just leave the distributor, all my music is going to be taken down, matter of fact. And that is not what we want after all the work that I put in there, right? So, matter of fact, it is very interesting to see that uh, there's a lot of work going on, and there's a lot of things that is included in all these processes, and therefore I'm honestly very happy when the uploads are done and when I finally can say, congratulations, Ragus. You can now lean back and enjoy for 5 minutes before you go continue on with the production, with the sound mastering, and all these funny things. Therefore, it will be a lot of work for me this weekend. And not that I'm complaining about it, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it is a matter of fact that there's a lot of things going on. If you do those kind of things, if you decide to change the distributor, then it is a lot of things that you have to take care of by yourself. Again, I don't have a secretary. I don't have a helping hand here. I do that all on my own. And again, I'm not complaining about it. I love what I do. And but it is a lot of things. One person, I'm not calling the person's name, but the person is in here tonight. That person once said to me, Ragos, the music you are doing is too short. You only do short music and short videos. Well, let me tell you something. And if Yanni can actually confirm that, because here's the thing. If I do a 7-minute track, I'm not a totally no vocal track, without vocals, without singing whatsoever. You have to put the sounds together. You have to find the right tone. You have to find the ideas of in-between plays. You have to think about, do you want to do a drop, yes or no? Do you want to have a highlight smash or something like that? And if Yanni knows, because he did a CD way before me. And in the end of the day, the point is that then starts the production. So you put those things together step by step. And I think I did a video of that last year on how I actually created a track live so that people had a rough idea. And actually, I'll do a video of that very soon. So I'll do a new category on my channel very soon, starting with the pre-recorded videos this time, like 10-15 minutes. What's happening behind the scenes? What's happening when a production is going to go on? And takes a lot of time to create a 5 to 7 minute track. Just to say, it is not just to just sit here, ding, 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 hello, and ding dong eating, and everything is done. You really have to sit down. First of all, you start thinking. Second of all, you listen to a lot of other music from other artists that you adore, and you think of, okay, what could be a good influence? Which track could be a good influence on the next one that I would like to do? You have a certain melody in your head, and then you start thinking of, okay, what am I going to do? How would I actually put that into a position that I like to listen to if I produce a track? So there's a lot of pre-thinking. It's also time that you put into that. Just 1 second. So there's a lot of time that you put into it before you even start playing the first tone. Then you go to the software that you're using. I'm using FL Studio. I've demonstrated that a couple of months ago, or like almost a year ago or something, when I sat here deep in the night creating some music. And on the other hand, then you also have to put the track together. And then you're going to cut off a lot, and you put a lot another stuff in. Um, and I think if Yanni can confirm, for me, it is like 90 to 95% of the stuff that I'm creating, I just throw it away because it's not worth to work on it any longer, even though a track is almost done. But if an essential part is not coming up or missing, or if it doesn't feel right, you just don't bother anymore. You just throw it away, and you start with a white, with a white scratch board again, with a whiteboard again, where's nothing on it. You start it all over again. And then you go through it, and then you do the production. Once the production is done, you do the mastering of the sound, because if you don't, it just sounds not too interesting to keep it family friendly. And in the end of the day, you want to produce something that you like in the first place. And once that is done, and only then you can actually release it, right? But with a release, and you might have noticed, for those who are listening to my tracks regularly, or who at least listen to them once, you see that there's always another cover, there's always another idea, there's always another story. So all these things also is part, not only the production, not only the mastering, but also you have to distribute it, right? You have to bring it out into the field, so to speak, to the streets. You have to bring it out to the platforms. You have to create the cover. You have to create for Spotify. You have to create a Canva. You have to do a lot of things, and it's as if you're only a one man show, and you guys know what I'm talking about because most of us are one man shows. There's a lot of work, and that is why sometimes I'm not very often on other people's channel. That is also why I'm sometimes not available for days on whatever amenity there is to chat. And also, like most of us, I have a full-time job. So that is all. So this is all what some people call a side hustle, so to speak, right? And I love doing it. So don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all. I really love doing it, but also it is very what can I say? It is very power absorbing, so to speak. You need to have a lot of discipline doing that. You need to sit there on weekends while other people go party. You just go and sit down and do whatever thing, and and enjoy the thing what you're doing. So yeah, it is how it is. And therefore, so guys, it is a bit over an hour. I know usually Fridays I play at least an hour and a half, but tonight I'm really, really busy with a lot of things that I have to do before the single releases come out in September, and also before the EP release comes out next week, Friday. So, what's going to happen is next week, Friday, I'm going to do a DJ set again. And after that, we sit down and reflect on the week a little bit, talk about the music that I've just played. It's got to be a bit house-ish, so a bit dark house, bit heavier, a bit darker, but it's going to be house. And on the other hand, what we're going to do also, next week, Thursday, I'm going to do another talk session. So you're going to see me twice next week, as wished by the community. And you can still vote on that as well on my channel post, on my community wall, so that you guys know what's going on. And also, next week, Friday, again, EP release. We're going to do a little party on Friday evening on my channel, 7 p.m. Please spread the word. Postings are coming. And then on 2 weeks later, we're going to have a single release from Steam, from Nina and Sauna. And then we're going to have a lot of that. And again, I'm releasing singles until end of October or mid-October, let's see. And then in November, there will be quiet. Not that I'm disappearing in November, don't worry. I'm going to play my sets, but there will be no new release until December the 4th. And for those who are members, again, mark your calendars to get the opportunity to have the pre-listening exclusively for members only. That will not be recorded, and that will also not be broadcasted afterwards. That will just be a members only pre-listening thing for those who are members of my channel, so that you guys know what's going on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set the raid so that we can actually go to some place where we can actually have a good atmosphere as well, so that we can enjoy the momentum with someone else. And I just see, let's see who is. We are going to Kenya, my friends. We are all going to Kenya, and you're going to see soon who is going to be. Let me just have a look on the votes here for tonight. Okay, so most of you were complaining, of course, that there is no DJ set tonight. Thanks for that. And I hope that you still enjoyed the session a little bit. Again, please connect to the pin. That is my artist channel, the World of Ragus topic, where it's only my music. There's no wall, there's no pretty profile because I haven't created it. And the thing is that we are, it is a matter of fact that we are. Having well, a couple of things coming up, and therefore I have a lot of work ahead of me now this weekend. Therefore I would appreciate if you could kindly copy this one. There you go, and put that in the channel when we arrive there on the other side. And therefore, for tonight, my dear friends, I thank you all for coming. I highly appreciate it, and I do not take it for granted at all. So please be so kind and put this into your chat, and say hello to those who are in and who are up for it to say hello there. And therefore, for tonight, I'm going to end it. I would like to thank you very much for coming. Have a wonderful, a very blessed weekend. And we all, as we used to say, we all see in the streets, and wish you a healthy weekend to come. See you soon, and we see you around. And now we jump over to the other channel, and do me a favor, stay there for a bit, say hello, let's be friendly, and let's create some great atmosphere. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon.